Hi guys, so in this session we are doing number cards. So we have three number cards with three different numbers on. So as you can see here, we have what number? Yep, that's right, 8. Then we have what number here? 5, yep, correct. And here, what number is it? That's right, number 7. So if we were saying this as a whole number, we would say what? What do you think? That's right, 857. So what we need to do in this session, we're going to see how many different combinations we can do using 8, 5 and 7. I'd like you to have a guess at how many combinations you think we're able to do using these three number cards. Okay, so have a think about it and keep that thought in your head, and then when we get to the end of the session, we'll see if you're correct. Okay, so what we can do, we've already got 8 here, so we can start with 8 again in this box. So we have 8. What do you think we could do with the 5 and 7 so that we have a different combination? That's right, you guessed it. We can swap the 5 and the 7 around. So this number here, this combination here will become 8, 7, 5. Or we could say 875. Okay, well done for that. So if we look at our first combination again, what we can do is we could move the numbers over to the left. So where the 8 is, we can move the 5 over to the 8. So we can start with 5 here. If we're moving all the numbers over to the left, what number will come next? That's right, 7 will go where 5 is because we're moving it over to the left, look. And then 8 will be our last number. Okay, so we will have 5, 7, 8. Or we could say what? That's right, 578. Well done. Okay. Do you think we could use another combination starting with a 5? What did we do with the 5 and the 7? That's right, we swapped the last two number cards around. So yes, I think we can start with a 5. So if we go 5, and then what number's going to go here? That's right, 8. You guessed it right, well done. And then we'll put a 7. So our new combination is 5, 8, 7, or we could say what? That's right, 587. Brilliant. Okay, so we've used two combinations starting with a 5. Do you think we could start with another 5? I'm not so sure about that. So I think we'll go back to our method of moving the numbers over to the left. So if we go back to the top, we had 8, 5, 7. Then we move the 5 over to begin with, and then the 7 over to the left, and then the 8. So now, what number are we going to start with, do you think? Correct. We need to start with a 7. And if we're moving the numbers across to the left, if we look here, we've got 5, 7, 8. So what number do you think is going to go next if we're looking at this combination here and we're moving the numbers over to the left? That's right. So we need to move them over to the left. So 8 will be next. So 7, 8, and then 5. Or we could say 785. That's correct. So 785. Brilliant. Okay. So next, if we're looking at this combination, can we start with a 7 again? Yes, I think so too. So if we start with 7, and if we look at the 8 and the 5, what can we do to those two numbers to make this combination here different? That's right, like what we did before, we swap the two numbers around. So instead of 8 being here, we're going to put a 5, and then we're going to put an 8 in the last card. So we have 7, 5, 8. Or what could we say? That's right, 758. Okay, so looking at our combinations, do you think there are any more combinations we could do? Let's think about it. I'm not so sure, because if we look, we've got 2 combinations starting with 8, we have 2 combinations starting with 5, and we have 2 combinations starting with 7s, and we've swapped the last 2 digits around, so I am not sure that there are any. What do you think? That's right. These are the combinations that we can use with these number cards. So, going back to my first question, was asking how many number cards can we use using different combinations. Okay, so let's see, we have 1 combination here, we have 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, and then last we have 6. So all the different combinations we can make are 857, 875, 578, 587, 785, 758, which means we can make 6 combinations. How many did you guess that we could make? I thought you would be right. So yeah, that's 6 combinations. And that brings us to the end of our session. Thank you for working with me today, guys. You've done a very good job. Well done.